we'll start off with an Arndale fancy bits tied in the style of a collie dog. And the long wings have become quite popular now.
Well, the collie dog certainly.
The collie is a very popular fly, and this one seems to have caught on quite good. So we tie in this.
Size of tube we're tying today?
This is 1.5 inches. Yeah. It's just kind of a normal size. I mean, you can go down 1/2 inch up to 3 inch, but the 3 inch ones
depends on how deep you want them to fish as well.
Yeah, you need an awful big water before you're going to be using a 3 inch tube. So I like putting a tag on my tube flies. So we start off with some oval gold. And free the end once it's through and you won't have any lumps. And just 4 turns is sufficient.
In this case, you're using quite an old-fashioned vice here, Gloria. I mean, most of the people nowadays, they put a needle or something in a vice and push the tube fly onto the tube onto the needle.
I've been using this one for about 10 years.
Yes, it's not a common vice. You can't really buy that off the shelf.
It's kind of like a jeweller's vice. I suppose you could still find them somewhere. Junk shops are very good. But this is the vice I used to use to make all my flies on. I used this for everything, doubles, trebles, singles, the lot, at one point.
About 4 or 5 tons, yeah.
That's right.
Half a dozen maybe?
Half a dozen there.
Yes, half a dozen tons.
Blue bucktail. Quite a good idea when you make these long, soft-winged flies. Like even when you're making a collie dog itself, to put a few strands of bucktail before you tie in the soft hair.
To bind it?
No, it helps stop the soft goat binding round the hook. About that. Past the end, just about 1 inch past the end. Just tie it on, press it slightly round.
All you were doing there, Gloria, was just spreading the hair around.
Just spreading it ever, just slightly. It's just about halfway, almost the half. And then again, cut this off on a slant. A nice even layer. It's as long again as your tube.
At least I would say, Gloria, yes. Because these can be tied in plastic tubes, aluminium tubes, brass, it's
anything, yes.
You want to fish them.
That's right.
Really, isn't it?
And when tying up a waddington, you just do it exactly the same way. And this has got jungle cheeks. Excuse me. If you want to have a look, just stick it out, turn it round. You can see that they're lined up. And if you're not happy taking out of a tube without making a half hitch or something, just stick a half hitch in.
Right, to be
that's right.
Secure.
Oh, no. You want to keep it as level as possible. And it's.
I think what should be noteworthy there is that you haven't tied that tube right to the end. You've left enough for the sleeve to go with the treble.
Yes.